Hello everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. So today I'm going to be trying to recreate Adriana Lima's makeup, her most iconic one with the black eyeliner and stuff. So that's what we're doing today. So let's get into it. So I'm going to start I'm literally going to take off this makeup not long after, so I'm not going to do really any prep. I'm just going to hop right into it. Okay, so I'm going to go in foundation. And I do have my mirror here and my computer here to use as reference. So I have my computer, I have the photo I'm going to recreate on here. And if I look over here, I'm looking into my mirror. So I'm going to start off with my foundation. That. Put it on my face. Actually, I'm going to put a little more today because I want a high coverage. Okay, I think that's good. Alright, so I'm going to move on to concealer, and I'm looking at placement, and I can tell that she definitely put some under her eye. I guess a little bit goes around the cheek area, forehead, chin. So that's the place where I'm going to put it. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my Bye Bye concealer. I'll put it in those places. Okay, so that's where I'm going to be putting my concealer. I'll blend that out. Okay, so that's all my concealer blended in, and I'm going to go in with blush, and then I'll go in with contour. For blush, I'm going to start off with, I feel like the closest color to her blush would be my Flora tint, because it has more orangey pink, and I'm looking at her and she gives me that like island flush. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I feel like it would work out best. And she puts it quite low, and it goes like right here. So I'm gonna put a little bit at a time so I can get it very minimal right under here. Okay. Go in with my pad. And it kind of goes from here down and then it opens up wider down here. It's not as good as I wanted it. Let me try. I'm gonna do some layering to try to get that better. And I don't want to do too much because she doesn't wear that much blush. I'm gonna go in with another blush in a little bit. I have to find it, but right now this is fine. that's for this blush. I'm gonna go see if I can find another one of my blushes to layer on top of this. I only have 2 other blushes. I have this one from Flower Nose, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit of that as well. I want to get a nice layered color, so I'm just gonna put it on the top like this. I'm gonna put it where I have it. It's showing better up on her skin because she has a more bronzy look to herself. So that's why I'm layering. And I'm going in with this one. It broke, so I think it's okay color. Yeah, this should be good. And I'm gonna use the same little thing, whatever this is called. Put it on the very top. I can even pick up product with it. There we go. Put it on the same area. Oh wow, that's a lot. I think that's good. Yeah. Okay, and since in the photo the blush kind of blends out into here, I'm gonna take the Beauty Blender that has a little bit of product left on it. I'm just gonna pat it, go over that area right here, just to lighten it up and create a more better gradient. It's hard to see on camera, but it should be fine. I'll take more photos later. That's blush. I'm gonna move on to contour or bronzer. I guess I'm not really sure if this is considered a contour bronzer. Oh, it says contour in here. I don't really know the difference, to be honest. So I'm gonna go in with. Let me go grab another brush. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this brush and this bronzer. Can't even read it. There we go. I'm just gonna take it and I'm actually gonna put on quite a bit to make my face more bronzy because I don't really have a lot of color to my face. So I'm gonna put some right here. So I'm gonna put my blush right here. I'm gonna line my whole face, try to add some color to my face basically. Doesn't do too much for me, but it does a little bit. Okay, and I'm gonna go with this smaller brush and I'm gonna contour my nose because she has a very like sharper nose. I'll show you on this side. So I'm gonna take it and start at the top, and hers goes down in a straight line for a little bit, and then right at the bottom it flares out. Then right here it'll flare out like that. Beautiful. Do the same thing on the other side. Straight down, then flare out. Straight down, flare out. And a little bit more on this side. Now I'm going to put a little bit right here. So I'm gonna make this a little more natural. I'm gonna kind of blend that contour into my brow bone, just to make it look a little bit more natural on me. Okay, then I'm gonna go in again with my beauty blender and I'm gonna clean up any edges to make it look more natural. Pat that out. Like that. There we go. It's hard to see in this lighting, but it is doing something. So I'm going to go in powder now to help mattify some parts of my face, because I really only want the parts kind of shining to be right in the mid face to draw attention right here rather than the whole rest of my face. So I'm going to start off with some powder. So this is the powder I'm using. Not my favorite powder, but it's really all I had. And I literally had like none left, so. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'll put that around the sides of my face, on the nose. And on the forehead. There we go. Nice. Okay. Okay, next for highlighter, I'm gonna go in with this one. It's a very bright one. But in the photo I'm looking at, she has very white highlights, and I want to make that look like I have those too, because I'm not under the same lighting she is. So if I can recreate that, great. So I'm just gonna put some on the forehead. That. Put some on the tip of the nose. Like that. Some a little underneath the eye. And I'm just using a very soft hand to pick up this powder, because I don't want a lot, I just want a very little bit. I'll use a little bit right here to highlight that part of my face. It's hard to see on camera. And of course, I'm gonna go a little bit right here too. Okay, I think that's good. Next, brows. So obviously I have lighter brows than she doesn't, so I think I'm gonna use my Anastasia brow thing, which is pretty dark, to try to get brows like hers. She has pretty straight brows until it like kind of arches and goes down, so I'm gonna try to mimic that somehow. So I'm gonna go in with this brush to start off with, and it's gonna be difficult, but I'm gonna kind of outline my brow. Let me do it in the mirror first, and then I can show you guys. close enough. This part is a little bit thicker than I wanted it to be, but it's hard. I'm not used to do my brows like this. I normally just leave my brows pretty natural. So, okay, I'm gonna do the same side. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a line down here first and draw it in a straight line up to get that straight arch. Oh, this really likes not listening to me. Okay, then I'm gonna bring down the arch from right here in a straight line as well. Okay, so I finished up my eyebrows off camera, but what I did is I just followed a line on the top one. I tried them the best I can, but the thing is with my eyebrows, they're very, like, curved. So getting them to be straight is really hard for me without literally shaving out my whole entire eyebrow. Oh my god, it looks so unnatural on me. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna go with one of these, like, things. Try to make it look more natural. Just gonna brush through them. It's a little bit better. Okay, hopefully it all ties in the end. I don't have super symmetrical eyebrows. I know that. I've tried my best to work with them. So now we're gonna move on to what'd you call it? Eyeshadow. Hey guys, don't hate me, but I do have the James Charles palette. I bought it a long time ago when it first came out, before I knew anything about his wrongdoings, and I 100% do not support him, but this does have colors that I use a lot, so I'm gonna use that today. And I've destroyed this palette too. Okay, so I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna start off with this color right here. Right at the top is not like it's like neutral brown. And I'm gonna put it on the outer sides of my eyes. Use this brush. I take that color, test it on my skin to see how much product I need. Then I'm going to take tiny little bit of the black, and I'm going to put that over my whole eye to get a very like light gray. I'll take a little bit. I'm just going to use my arm to kind of take out excess product. I'm going to lightly put that over my whole eye. Like that. That's a start with the eyeshadow. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with this black eye pencil. God, you cannot read that. And I'm gonna very tightly follow my waterline. And I'm just gonna outline my waterline to start off with. Let me bring this closer so I can see. It's kind of gonna block me. And she has a pretty thick line on, so I'm gonna do it some, I think, to start off with. Obviously her and I have completely different eye shapes. So what I'm gonna do to try to make it look a little sharper is I'm gonna bring down the corner of the eye a little bit into kind of a cat. I'm just gonna drag it down a little bit like that. Why did that not help at all? And I'm gonna drag this out a little bit. Do kind of a cat wing. Okay, it looks crazy, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this brush again. I kind of took out the product already, and I'm gonna kind of blend it out because she has this kind of smudged, feathered look. And so I'm gonna do the same. Looks absolutely crazy on my eye. It's because I have a completely different eye shape. She has more almond, I have more round. That looks so weird. It looks so much harsher on my eye. And then I literally did the faintest line too. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye and get back to you guys. Like a 2000s scene kid rather than Adriana Lima. That sucks big time. I was super excited to do this look, but now I feel so weird. I'll tell you guys, I did such a fine line and it looks crazy on me. Gosh. Okay, well, I'm still finishing this off, so I'm gonna go in with the mascara. Oh my gosh, why does it make it worse? It looks so much harsher on my eye. Like, if you really look at it, it's really not that harsh. But something about my... Let's try to go around it with the beauty blender. Whatever. I'm gonna move on to lips now. So... It's great, guys. It's great. So I'm gonna go in with a lip liner. This, where is it? One from Anastasia. Super pretty, super natural. So line my lips. Okay, so lastly I'm gonna go in with my kind of lip gloss. Just gonna put that on. Great, now you can hear. One more. Great. Everything's going great today. And that's the finished look. I tried my best. It didn't turn out how I wanted it to. This is obviously I have much different face features than her, so everything is on her is not gonna look the same with me, and it may not be the same for you. And so this was a fail, honestly. I kind of look like a panda. I look like a panda, honestly. So that's why I don't do full makeup, because this is how I look when that happens. So lesson learned. I tried my best. I hope you guys enjoyed this and watching me fail. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye guys.